Namaskaram. In this episode, we will learn the meaning of Pasuram number 17 of Pillaiandadi. This is a very interesting Pasuram because Kumara Varadhacharya is doing his Pracharya obeisances in this particular Pasuram. Maybe he thought about the greatness of Swami Desikan and he's equivalent or he is Sakshat Tiruvengada Mudayan himself. And where did he get all of this knowledge? Where did he get this profound knowledge that he has? Maybe that was the thought in Kumara Varadhacharya's mind that he starts talking in this Pasuram about. He got all of this because of the blessings of Kidambi Appullar, right? So let's look at the Pasuram. காவலர் எங்கள் கிடாம்பிக் குலபதி அப்புள்ளார்த்தம் தேமலர் சேவடி சேர்ந்து பணிந்து அவர் தம் அருளால் நாவலரும் வடமொழி நற்பொருள் பெற்ற நம்பி காவல தூப்புல் குலத்தரசே எம்மை காத்தருளே. So I'll read it once again. காவலர் எங்கள் கிடாம்பிக் குலபதி அப்புள்ளார்த்தம் தேமலர் சேவடி சேர்ந்து பணிந்து அவர்த்தம் அருளால் நாவலரும் தென்வடமொழி நற்பொருள் பெற்ற நம்பி காவல தூப்புல் குலத்தரசே எம்மை காத்தருளே. So even in this Pasuram, we are saying எம்மை காத்தருளே. So you protect us, but we're not saying give us what and protect us, but we're talking about what kind of lineage Swami Desikan comes from and talking about the greatness of his Acharya who is Kidambi Appullar. In the Desika Charitram, we have seen that Swami Desikan's Acharya, he had only one Acharya, unlike Swami Ramanujar who had 5 Acharyas. He had only one Acharya, and that one Acharya was Kidambi Appullar, who learnt all the knowledge from Nadadur Ammal himself, right? So Kidambi Appullar comes from this kula of Kidambi Achan. We all might have already heard the story of Kidambi Achan, but I will briefly mention it here so that we're able to appreciate how Swami Desikan got such secrets and such gem of knowledge that was safeguarded within the Sampradayam, and he was able to give us all of this knowledge through his works, right? So during Swami Ramanujar's time, Swami was poisoned for yet another time. He was poisoned when he was very, very young in his Gurukula days. But yet again, once he took up sannyasa ashrama in Srirangam, there was an attempt to poison him. But luckily, it had no impact. So at that point in time, Swami Ramanujar, being Swami Ramanujar, he said that I have been such a bad person that even though I am a sannyasi, someone wanted to poison me. So typically, as the saying goes, Naneda Nayudaga, it's my fault that someone had this thought that they had to poison me, and it's only because of my act that I had to push them to do such a bad act, right? So Swami Ramanujar decided to go on a complete fast as a result of it, and he wanted to give away his life as a result of this particular incident. So at that point in time, his Acharya Tirukoshtiur Nambi, who heard about this incident, comes all the way to Srirangam, and it is said that it was an extremely hot day, and it was midday sun that was scorching. And as Tirukoshtiur Nambi entered Srirangam, Swami Ramanujar went and fell to his feet. And in our Sampradayam, it is said that you have to keep prostrating at the Acharya's feet until the Acharya says, that is enough, you may now get up, right? So Tirukoshtiur Nambi did not ask him to stop prostrating and get up. So Swami Ramanujar lay on hot sand on a extremely hot, scorching sun day. And obviously his body was getting heat boils as a result of this. And there were so many people, so many Sishyas of Ramanujar who had surrounded him when he was doing this particular prostration to his guru, but nobody opened their mouth except one. And the one who opened his mouth was Kidambi Achan. And he said, he went straight away to Tirukoshtyu Nambi and he said, "Is your heart made of stone? How could you make him lie down on, how could you make him do this prostration despite the scorching sun, and you're not asking him to get up? So please do something." So he had the courage to go beyond Ramanujar and go talk to Ramanujar's Acharyan, which is his Pracharyan, and talk on behalf of his guru, right? So that showed his Acharya Bhakti, and that's exactly what Tirukoshtyu Nambi wanted to test. So from that day onwards, Tirukoshtyu Nambi told Kidambi Achan to be his personal cook for Swami Ramanujar. And he said, because he takes so much care in your well-being and your deha, he will make sure that he gives you the best food and you don't have to worry about any more poisoning for your food. So from then on, Kidambi Achan was given the Madapalli Kainkaryam, which means he was the chief cook for Swami Ramanujar. And Swami Desikar says in so many of his works that the works of Swami Desikan will smell of Madapalli, right? It smells because it is Madapalli Variye Vanda Jnanam. He says this in so many of his works. So that is when somebody is doing such a antaranga kainkaryam, something that is very, very close to Swami Ramanujar, obviously Kidambi Achan would have had so many opportunities to ask for very, very questions with a lot of nuances and get answers directly from Ramanujar's excellence. So there is a lot of knowledge that has been passed on through Kidambi Achan into that lineage where Kidambi Appullar was born in the 4th or the 5th generation, and therefore Swami Desikan got this knowledge. So if Swami Desikan is extolled as Sarvatantra Swatantra and Kavitarkika Simha, imagine his Acharya who had to give him this knowledge would have been even more knowledgeable than Swami Desikan himself, right? So that would have been the capability of Kidambi Appullar. And therefore, in this Pasuram, we are singing the praise of Kidambi Appullar over here. So we are Kavalar Yengal Kidambi Kulapadi Appullartham. So we're calling him Kavalar. He is the protector. Kavalar of this particular knowledge is Swami Appullar himself. So Appullar or Atreya Ramanujacharya, as he was called, who is the protector and the chief of our Kidambi clan, as he's calling it. Tam te malar sevadi சேர்ந்து, by taking refuge under his honey dripping flower like feet, because it's honey dripping because he is just waiting to give the knowledge to everybody, and Swami Desikan was able to take the entire Amrita from him at once. Panindu means bowing to him. Our tam arulal, by his own grace and kataksha, நாவலரும் தென் வடமொழி நற்பொருள் பெற்ற. So Swami Desikan got both the Sanskrit and the Tamil Mori knowledge, the knowledge that was hidden both in Sanskrit as well as in Tamil. Ubhaya Vedanta knowledge, he was able to get the quintessential meanings of all of that, and that blossomed good speech in Swami Desikan. Petra, having obtained. Nambi, therefore Swami Desikan became a Nambi. Nambi means Paripurnan, the perfect one. He became the perfect one. Kavalar, again, Kavalar, the protector. Tupul Kulattarase, the king of the Tupul clan, Swami Desikan, Yemmai Kattarule. So kindly grace us and protect us. So here also we are asking Swami Desikan for protection, but we are talking about the greatness of his parampara that he comes in. and how he has got the access to the most secretive knowledge through the Kidambi clan, and how Kidambi Appullar himself was a personification of knowledge himself, that he had such honey dripping, he was like a honey dripping flower who was waiting to give away his knowledge. And just by his Acharya Kataksha, Swami Desikan was able to get the quintessential knowledge of both the Ubaya Vedanta in Sanskrit and Tamil. And we are asking such a perfected Acharya such as Swami Desikan, who is a Paripurna Nambi, to protect us, right? So in this stanza, it can be referred that these were the products of the grace of his Acharya, that Swami Desikan was not only an Acharya who was par excellence. Swami Desikan is not only an Acharya par excellence, but he's also a perfect disciple to his Acharya, right? So through these verses, Swami Nayanacharya or Kumara Varadacharya has also given here a glimpse of his devotion for his Acharya's Acharya or his Pracharya, Kidambi Appullar, through this verse. So this stanza really gives us the ability to understand the greatness of Swami Desikan's lineage, and also seek the blessings of his entire lineage, who had access to the most sacred knowledge through Swami Ramanuja himself. And Swami Ramanuja learnt all of this from Alavandar's 5 disciples. So there is an uncut chain of knowledge that has come down up until Swami Desikan and now to us. And we are so indebted to Swami Desikan for giving us all of this knowledge through his innumerable works. That is the summary of this stanza. श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः, श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः. धन्योऽस्मि.